Now, if you have been subscribed to this channel for quite some time now, even before the April 8th solar eclipse, then you will know that I have been saying the New Madrid fault line may experience a devastating earthquake anytime between September 2024 going into 2025. I do believe over multiple videos I have given multiple reasons just as to why we will see a major earthquake strike the New Madrid fault line. One of those reasons happens to be the eerie parallels between the early 1800s and today. Everything that we have seen taking place ever since the April 8th solar eclipse has taken place during the early 1800s and all around the exact same time, such as the crossing of two great solar eclipses, one back in 2017 and one in 2024, both crossing paths over the New Madrid fault line. And then we have the emergence of two different broods of cicadas. Then we have the appearance of this very rare comet they dubbed the Mother of Dragons. This all taking place once again around the exact same time. And then we have all this weird weather going on. These events taking place in 2024 were also seen back in the early 1800s. Only a few months later, after they had seen these events taking place, there were a series of massive earthquakes so powerful they are still in the top 3 worst earthquakes when it comes to North America. Now, if you do not want to believe in the parallels, that's fine, but what happens to be very real is the fact that the New Madrid fault line is indeed very, very active. At the start of 2024, only 3 months into 2024, there were reported over 60 earthquakes, and these earthquakes are still occurring today. This fault line, again, is very, very active. But on top of everything else, when Hollywood starts their predictive programming, quote-unquote predictive programming, that is when we can sit back and say, aha, something is indeed taking place here and they are not telling us. Well, they are telling us, but they do it in a more ritualistic, roundabout way. They put what they need to tell us in their movies and they try to play it off as fiction. So at this point, you're probably like, oh my Minutes of Horror, you take way too long to get your point across. Spit it out already. What are you trying to tell us? Well, back on July 8th, 2024, there was an article published by Fox 2 Now. This article happens to be titled, Earthquakes Destroy Missouri in New Tubi Movie. That is right, you heard that correctly. That train has arrived right on time. They are making a movie where an earthquake strikes the New Madrid fault line. A Tubi original movie called Continental Split dramatizes the threat of the New Madrid fault, which has a 25 to 40% chance of a magnitude 6 or greater earthquake in the next 50 years. Now, I'm going to roll the dice and say that percentage, that chance is a lot higher, given the fact that we saw in my previous video that HAARP is attacking St. Louis. St. Louis happens to be on the New Madrid fault. They even say in this article, in Missouri's Boot Heel, there are small earthquakes along the New Madrid fault almost every day. The active seismic zone is the location of a series of quakes from 1811 to 1812 with magnitudes of 7.5 on the Richter scale. Some of them were felt on the east coast of the United States. Listen to this part. There are scenes of mass destruction as Jefferson City is hit with a 7.5 magnitude earthquake and St. Louis buckles under a 8.6 magnitude quake. Sinkholes swallow homes and cars as floodwaters spill over the ruined cities. Well, it's not just Hollywood, it's not just Tubi. They, the USGS, also ran simulations, eerily ran simulations at the start of 2024, a what if a major earthquake strikes the New Madrid fault line. They said that multiple states would be uninhabitable. This is not a coincidence. Around the same time, they are running simulations and they are also making movies about an earthquake striking the New Madrid fault. Now, yes, it is Tubi. These movies are low quality, but the point still stands. They are making movies based off the New Madrid fault given way. And we know this is a very real possibility. These movies are not made in a span of a couple months. It's not like they read the news and read how active the New Madrid fault line was in 2024, and then they said to themselves, hey, let's go ahead and make a movie on this. No, it takes a couple of years to put a movie together. The article mentions St. Louis again by stating, Missouri's Capitol Dome is taken out by wall of water while the governor demands someone do something on the phone. Tall buildings in St. Louis smoke and topple as the earthquakes roll on. Then the article ominously ends with, "Will the quake split the United States? The team of scientists in the movie has a plan, and there is a sort of happy ending to the story, despite the thousands of people passing away." So you put the entire package together and it's very obvious what they are trying to tell us when it comes to the New Madrid fault. Years ago, there were photos released showing what the United States would look like if an earthquake were to strike the New Madrid fault line. Basically, the United States would indeed be split in two. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.